Hey guys, Cheerful Checkmates here, coming at you with another 4-player chess video. This one's going to be an instructional video and it's about zombie kings. That's right, the concept of zombie kings in 4-player chess. Now you're probably wondering what on earth is a zombie king, and I want to show you exactly what it is right here with this example of a game that I was playing. So I had the yellow pieces here in this game, and I continued the game with this move, just developed my knight. And now it's green's move. As you know, 4-player chess, we rotate clockwise, so green's turn. And he's got 1 minute 36 seconds on the clock, plenty of time. And this position here, and in this position, green decides to resign. So he resigns the game for no apparent reason. And here's the key, guys. In 4-player chess, when a player resigns or runs out of time, they are out of the game and they stop accumulating points. For those of you that don't know the point system in 4-player chess, I'll put a video in the description about the basic rules of this game. But the short story is you win points in this game to win the game. The person with the highest points in the end wins. And checkmating the king is the highest amount of points you can get in one move. It's 20 points. So when you resign and you get out of the game, you no longer accumulate points. So green's going to stay at 0 points for the rest of the game. And he's out. He can no longer move his pieces. And his king is no longer really active. He can't move it either. He's out. But as you can see here, his king moves randomly when he resigns. And this is a really strange concept. It's kind of a zombie king moving around. By the algorithm, chess.com does this automatically, makes a random move for you when you've resigned, and it keeps your king active in this weird zombie state. So let's see what that looks like. Red makes a move after green, then blue, then me, and then again, on green's turn, zombie king makes a random legal move. So why does chess.com do this? Well, the answer is, remember the point system. And remember, whoever checkmates a king gets 20 points, meaning each king in the game is basically like 20 points up for grabs. And when green resigns, his king's 20 points are still up for grabs. So whoever can come in and checkmate his king wins those 20 points. And until that happens, chess.com decided, I'm going to make this interesting, and instead of keeping the king in one spot and super predictable, I'm going to move it around the board on every move that's greens and just kind of add some flavor to the game. So that's how Zombie King came about and what it is. Now let's see how this kind of plays out in the game. So we continue making moves and Zombie King continues to move. And let's see how this plays out. Let's see who captures the Zombie King or who checkmates the Zombie King. So right over here, I was thinking about it actually because I could potentially come here and maybe checkmate him this way. But the problem was I didn't have access because of Blue's King kind of blocking me. So I had to, not go with that plan right now. Now the other thing is if Red promotes here to a queen, if Red promotes here to a queen, this is his 8th row, and it's his promotion row. And again, I'll put that link to the video about 4-player chess basics if you don't know these rules in the description. Feel free to go watch it. And now Red, if he queens, he can actually come and checkmate him with my bishop backing his queen. So in order to stop that from happening, I moved my knight over here so that if Red decides to queen here, I can take the queen before he can move it on this king and get 20 points for himself. So he sees that and he decides not to queen yet, and the game goes on. Zombie King is, doing its thing, of course, and the game just continues. Zombie King is enjoying taking his own pieces. And the game continues. Zombie King is just eating away at everything. And yeah, he's just cannibalizing his own pieces. You see, when a player resigns or loses in four-player chess, his pieces become inactive, his or her. They become inactive, and anybody can go ahead and take them, including his own Zombie King. And yeah, this is another sort of one of those weird moves or weird rules in four-player chess. There's plenty of them, guys. But Zombie King, I have to say, is pretty close to the top for me. So now that he's, had a lot of his own pieces already, he's coming around, and who knows where he's going to go next. Let's see. Game goes on. He keeps eating his own pawns. Game goes on. Zombie King's doing what Zombie Kings do. He goes over here. Now, this is interesting because I guess the Zombie King unwittingly came under this rook's file, and when Red moved his bishop, the Zombie King is now in check. What do you know? So, for those of you that don't know, it is possible in four-player chess to take a king. So, if your piece is checking somebody else's king, zombie or not, and it's your move, which is the case here, right? It was green's move. He came over here. Then, moving clockwise, it's red. So he got out over here. And now, going clockwise, it's blue's move. And he is already checking green's king. And when that happens in four-player chess, you can actually, another weird rule, take the king and get 20 points. Instead of checkmating, you can get 20 points by also taking a king. And again, I have another video on this. I'll link it in the description. But super interesting stuff, guys. Now, to make this game even more wild, Blue doesn't see that, or he doesn't know that he can take a king. So he makes another move, and Zombie King escapes! Oh my god, Zombie King got out of the way. And he's still alive. So, game goes on. Zombie King is alive and keeps eating his own pieces, the horror. And now, check this out. Red's turn again, and he can come in and now checkmate the Zombie King with this rook covered by the blue rook. And this will be checkmate. So 20 points up for grabs, totally up for grabs for red. And of course, this game is wild, as I promised. So red doesn't see it, and Zombie King is still alive. Game goes on, Zombie King is alive, red still doesn't see it. Game goes on, Zombie King is alive, red doesn't see it. Game goes on, Zombie King is still alive. Okay, so as you can see, this game is super, super random and super, super weird and wild. But let's see how it ends. So now Zombie King finally makes a random move into safety. So he goes over here, no more checkmate. And game goes on. Zombie King is, doing well. He's chilling. Game goes on. Now look at this. Zombie King, moves on over here, and he could technically take Red's rook here. Red doesn't realize that that's a possibility. And Zombie King takes the rook. Zombie King is alive and kicking, man. So I promote on my promotion square. Zombie King has to run away. Only 2 legal moves for him. And now here, well, it's Red's move first. But now, can you see another checkmate? That's right, it's Blue's turn. And with my queen covering this row, he can come in and checkmate the Zombie King, getting the 20 points. Now, you probably know by now, having watched this far into the game, that the Zombie King is just not gonna die. Blue completely misses this possibility, and the king lives on. The green king, man, it's just incredibly resilient. And I even checkmated blue's king, but still, the zombie king lives. Now I go after red, and I think the game is over by now because I'm way ahead of red in material. So he resigns, and Zombie King is still alive, still not checkmated. And in four-player chess, guys, when there's only one more player left standing, so blue's checkmated, red resigned, and green resigned as well. So I'm the last player standing. At that point, the game ends, and any zombie kings that haven't been checkmated at that point, their 20 points that were up for grabs automatically get assigned to whoever is still standing, me. It's kind of like the algorithm is saying, okay, you're the only one still standing, and you probably know how to checkmate a king, so I'm just going to go ahead and give you the 20 points. And so that's how, if you go back here, I was at 44, red resigning, that's 20 points. But also this zombie king is 20 points. So when they resign, I get 40 points for the two kings, and it's game over, and I win with 84 points. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. This is a nice little tutorial on one of the weirdest rules in four-player chess. And this zombie king, the green king, must have been the longest surviving zombie king I've ever seen, having missed so many narrow opportunities for basically every single player on the board to checkmate him, and none of them did. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, feel free to like, subscribe, and comment telling me what you think, and I will see you in the next video. Stay cheerful, guys. Bye for now.